folks, my name is Loki and welcome to my channel. In today's video we will be taking a look at the recently released game, This Is the President. Now if you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe for reviews, guides, tips and hell, even a few laughs. You might prefer to perhaps go and chat on my Discord server or support my channel and access exclusive content via Buy Me a Coffee. All links are in the description below. Shameless self-promotion done. Let's get into my first impressions. Now, This Is the President falls under the interactive fiction genre. It reminds me a lot of choose your own adventure books. Now, your sole goal as president is to enact a constitutional amendment which will give you immunity from prosecution as long as you live. You've done some bad things and you really need this amendment. So, the good, the bad and the ugly. For the good, the game doesn't have a tutorial as such, but it takes you through a series of different events and shows you how to navigate the game and mechanics. And it does it in a very organic way. It doesn't sort of feel like it's, ramming it down your throat or anything. It just happens quite naturally as you play through the game. Most things you'll find you come up with multiple choice options and they tend towards ambiguity, making you think about what should you choose. And sometimes it really is the choice between the lesser of two evils. I found, a lot of the choice you'd be given, you're like, it was a struggle at times to know, like, which way do I want to go on this one. Now, by design, it is a slow-paced game, but it ensures you don't miss any details as it goes only as fast as you can read. There is also a steady stream of events to keep you busy in your presidential duties. The bad. There is a lot of reading, which is not a problem for me. However, if you read slowly or you don't enjoy reading at all, this game will be really hard work for you. Staff seem to get stressed or burn out very easily. I found like each month I'm sending at least, 2 of them on vacation to get them back up to speed again. And, look, perhaps there are mechanisms later in the game to manage this better, but it was really annoying early on. You just felt like, like I've never got the right person. Expanding your team and hiring new staff is a slow and expensive process. And you combine that with, having to send people off on vacation constantly. And, you see your list of things is just racking up that need to be attended to. And you never have the right person for the job. So that part can be a bit frustrating, but it's also, I suppose, a part of, having to manage how you play through the game. Now, after a while, to me, it just started to feel like I'm just randomly clicking, hoping something interesting happens, because it did start to feel quite repetitive. And because there is so much conversation, it just, like I said, for me, it just started to feel quite grindy. Although I have seen any number of people that have just raved about the experience. So I'm going to chalk that down to, like, this not really being, like, my regular type of game that I would play. So for the ugly, as I said, look, I concede this is a game I wouldn't normally play, and I didn't particularly enjoy it. The fact remains, I encountered no bugs or game-breaking glitches, and so the ugly bucket remains empty. Do I recommend it? If you enjoy reading and or like plots with a slow burn, then This Is the President should be right up your alley. Don't buy this expecting action-packed adventure. It's simply not that sort of game. Is it worth the price? For what it's worth, I believe the price point is completely reasonable. I have seen plenty of games offer far less while charging much more. So, look, my final word is, if this interactive fiction type thing is something that interests you, this isn't a bad game, and it's not overly, it's not overly expensive. You should probably check it out. Now, let me know in the comments below, do you agree with my assessment? Do you disagree? Have you played it? Did you know, what are your thoughts about This Is the President? So, as always, guys, stay slinky, and I'll see you in the next video.